Hello. Welcome. We are back for our final story in this collection. It's been a fun several months. We've been doing this since Black History Month, I think maybe before. So, as always, we're going to read the back. And I realized as I was looking over this earlier that the excerpts make a lot of sense if you start from the beginning of the book, which makes sense. But we didn't do that, so we recorded backwards. If you do want to read all or listen to all the other stories on YouTube, there is a playlist that you can look at YouTube, on Instagram, link in the bio. But on Instagram, it was a series when I first started, but then Instagram changed some things, so the last couple of videos are different. I couldn't add them to the series, so we're gonna get cozy and hop right on in. Animal tales are the most widely known Black folk tales. Because of the menial labor slaves were made to do, they observed and came to know many kinds of animals throughout their daily lives. They developed a keen interest in these lowly creatures. Because they had so little knowledge about the fauna they found here, they made up tales that to some extent explained and fit their observations of animal behavior. Furthermore, the tale satisfied the slaves' need to explain symbolically and secretly the ruling behavior of the slave owners in relation to themselves. As time passed, the tales were told more for entertainment and instruction. He Lion, Bruh Bear, and Bruh Rabbit is a typical tale of an animal, whether it is a wolf, lion, bear, rabbit, goat, tiger, etc., that learns through experience to fear man. It is the rabbit that shows man to lion, and the rabbit representing the slave in the animal tales knows from experience to fear man. The tales ranges throughout North and South America, Europe, and Africa. So today, in our final story of this collection of The People Who Could Fly, is He Lion, Bruh Bear, and Bruh Rabbit. Say that He Lion would get up each and every morning, stretch and walk around. He'd roar, me and myself, like that. Scare all the little animals so they were afraid to come outside in the sunshine, afraid to go hunting or fishing or whatever the little animals wanted to do. What we gonna do about it? They asked one another. Squirrel leaping from branch to branch, just scared. Possum playing dead, couldn't hardly move him. He Lion just went on, sticking out his chest and roaring, me and myself, me and myself. The little animals held a sit down talk, and one by one, and two by two, and all by all, they decided to go see Bruh Bear and Bruh Rabbit. For they know that Bruh Bear been around, and Bruh Rabbit say he has too. So they went to Bruh Bear and Bruh Rabbit, said, we have some trouble. Oh, He Lion, him scaring everybody, roaring every morning, all day. Me and myself, like that. Why He Lion want to do that? Bruh Bear said. Is that all He Lion have to say? Bruh Rabbit asked. We don't know why, but that's all He Lion can tell us, and we didn't ask him to tell us that, said the little animals. Him scaring the children with it, and we wish him to stop. Well, I'll go see him, talk to him. I've known He Lion a long kind of time, Bruh Bear said. I'll go with you, said Bruh Rabbit. I've known most long as you. That bear and that rabbit went off through the forest. They kept hearing something. Mumble, mumble. Couldn't make it out. They got farther in the forest. They heard it plain now. Me and myself, me and myself. Well, said Bruh Bear. He wasn't scared. He'd been around the whole forest, seen a lot. My, said Brer Rabbit. He's seen enough to know not to be afraid of an old he lion. Now, old he lions could be dangerous, but you had to know the bear and the rabbit. One second, show this. That's the baby. That's the little animals asking for help. The bear and the rabbit climbed up and up the cliff where he lion had his lair. They found him, kept their distance. He watching them, and they watching him. Everybody acting cordial. He'll tell you are scaring everybody, all the little animals with their roaring all the time, Brer Rabbit said. I roars when I pleases, he lion said. Well, Mike, could you leave off the noise first thing in the morning so the little animals can get what they want to eat and drink? Asked the Brer Bear. Listen, said he lion, and then he roared. Me and myself. Nobody tell me what not to do, he said. I'm the king of the forest, me and myself. Better had let me tell you something, Brer Rabbit said, for I've seen man, and I know him, the real king of the forest. He lion was quiet a while. He looked straight through that scrawny little rabbit like he was nothing at all. He looked at Brer Bear and figured he'd talk to him. You, Bear, you been around, he lion said. That's true, said old Brer Bear. I've been about everywhere. I've been around the whole forest. Then you must know something, he lion said. I know lots, said Brer Bear, slow and quiet like. Tell me what you know about man, he lion said. He think him the king of the forest? Well, now I'll tell you, said Brer Bear. I've been around. But I haven't ever come across a man that I know of. Couldn't tell you nothing about him. So he lion had to turn back to Brer Rabbit. He didn't want to, but he had to. So what? He said to that little scrawny hare. Well, you got to come down from there if you want to see man, Brer Rabbit said. Come down from there and I'll show you him. He lion thought a minute, an hour, and a whole day. Then the next day, he came on down. He roared just once. Me and myself, me and myself. Now, he said, come show me man. So they set out. He lion, Brer Bear, and Brer Rabbit. They go along and they go along, ranging the forest. Pretty soon, they come to a clearing. Is a little fellow about 9 years old. Is that their man? Asked he lion. Why no, that one is called Wilby. But it sure is not man, said Brer Rabbit. So they went along and they went along. Pretty soon they come upon a shade tree. And sleeping under it is an olden fellow, about 90 years old. There must lie man, spoke he lion. I knew him wasn't gonna be much. That's not man, said Brer Rabbit. That fellow was once. You'll know it when you see man. So they went along. He lion is getting tired of strolling. So he roars. Me and myself, me and myself. Upset the bear so that bear doubles over and runs and climbs a tree. Come down from there, Brer Rabbit telling him. So after a while, bear comes down. He keeping his distance from he lion anyhow. And they set out some more, going along quiet and slow. In a little while, they come to a road. And coming on way down the road, Brer Rabbit sees man coming. Man about 21 years old, big and strong, with a big gun over his shoulder. There, Brer Rabbit said. See there? He lion? There's man. You better go meet him. I will, says he lion. He sticks out his chest and he roars. Me and myself, me and myself, me and myself. All the way to man, he's proud, roaring proud. Me and myself, me and myself. Come on, bro bear, let's go. Bro rabbit says, what for? Bro bear wants to know. You better come on. And bro rabbit takes a hold of bro bear and half drags into a thicket. And then he making the bear hide with him. For here comes man. He sees old he lion real good now. He drops down to one knee. He takes aim with his big gun. Old he lion is roaring his head off. Me and myself, me and myself. The big goes off. Baloom! He lion falls back hard on his tail. That gun goes off again. Baloom! He lion is flying through the air. He lands in the thicket. Well, did you see man? Asked Bro Bear. I seen him, said he lion. Man spoken to me unkind. Got a great long stick him keeping on his shoulder. Then man taking that stick down, him speaking real mean. Thundering at me and lightning coming from that stick. Awful, awful bad. Made me sick. I had to turn around. And man pointing that stick again, thundering at me some more. So I come in here because it seemed like him throws some stickers at me each time it thunders too. So you met man and you know exactly what kind of him it is, said Bro Rabbit. I surely do know that, he lion said back. A while after he lion met man, things were some better in the forest. Bro Bear knew what man looked like so he could keep out of his way. That rabbit always did know to keep out of man's way. The little animals could go out in the morning because he lion was more peaceable. He didn't walk around roaring at the top of his voice all the time. And when he lion did lift that voice of his, it was like me and myself and man, me and myself and man, like that. It wasn't too loud at all. Nah, we in. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Somebody needs to tell Virginia Hamilton about me because I'm ready for the next project. Let's go. Also, what do y'all want to hear now? So, if you're interested, you can also hire me for voice acting and narration at symbalunashow@gmail.com. And also let me know what we reading next. It's been so much fun hanging out with y'all, read these amazing stories. And I'm going to see y'all on the flip